Hello everybody, it's Amanda from Scrimpingmommy.co.uk and today we're going to make a card using the beautiful Brightly Lit Christmas. It's absolutely beautiful. It is photopolymer, so I am going to need to use my stamping mat for this one. So I started with a piece of Dapper Denim. Now, I will admit and tell you that I'm refilming this card because I stamped the last one and I smudged it, and I don't like, you know, my cards to look a complete mess and I can't fix it. So I'll just show you what I did, and I smudged there. Now, you can fix most things, but I can't fix that, so I'm having to start again. So, we've started off with a piece of A4 and I've cut it at 4 1/4 and just folded it in half and burnished it with my bone folder, and then I've gone down in 1/4 inch increments with silver mirror card and some more thick Whisper White, and I've got a Whisper White layer inside as well. All of the measurements are over on my blog at scrimpingmommy.co.uk, along with all of the things that I used today. Okay, so without further ado, the first thing I'm going to do is sew saffron, and I came up with a bit of a brainwave to use this stamp here in the Cheers to the Years as like a halo of light around my lamp. So that's what I'm doing. There's always some method in my madness somewhere. So I'm stamping that, and I'm going to stamp it as close to the top and the edge as I can. And I don't need my stamping mat for this one because the red rubber stamps already have a layer of foam attached to them. It's part of the feature of those stamps. But the photopolymer ones sometimes just need a bit of a helping hand. So I'm just going to turn that over. Now also I'm going to be using this lovely beautiful lamppost here. Now it's a bit taller than my card. So I'm just going to cut the bottom of it off. It doesn't matter. So I've got a scrap of paper there. Okay, let me move that. Right, so I need my basic black. I'm going to stamp my... I'll apologise in advance in case my messy hair gets in shot trying to stamp these images. I'm having a messy hair and I don't care day. Or it could be a messy hair, I don't care life. One of the benefits of being a demonstrator and crafting for a living is that, you know, if I don't want to put makeup on and do my hair, I don't have to. Right, so I'm stamping that as straight as I can and as central in that halo of light as I can. And hopefully all that extra ink that I've accidentally put on there isn't going to stamp on my card, else I'm going to have a full-blown paddy. Yay, it hasn't. Thank Lord for that. Now, one thing it has done is it's stamped and it looks a little bit speckled. Now, I like that effect because to me it helps. It looks like the light's cast over it, or it's got a bit of snow on. Could be down to my bad stamping. It could be the way the stamp's designed. I aren't quite sure. And at this stage, I don't mind because it still looks nice. But what I am going to do is I'm just going to add in using the Sew Saffron and a blender pen. Just let me make sure it's clean on the end, which it isn't because I've used it for something else. So if you've used your blender pen in another colour, just keep drawing like that on some scrap paper until it runs clear. Pick up some colour and I can now add that in the panels of my lamp. If I was really clever, I'd add all shading and make it look really good, but I'm not, so I won't. Just going to keep it basic. It still looks really cool. Okay, let's move this out of the way. And then in your set you've got 2 brackets, one goes either way. Just bear in mind that stamps are, you know, they stamp the other way around, so make sure you've got the right one. Don't pick up the wrong side, as it was. So I'm going to ink that up, and then I'm going to have to just hold it on a slant because I just find it easier. I'm going to just, sorry if my head's in shot, stamp that there as nicely as I can. like so. It is a very beautiful set, and there are coordinating thinlets, which I do have. I'll just quickly show you actually. This is the coordinating thinlet set, and they just cut out the most beautiful shapes. It's absolutely stunning. Now, I don't consider that as merely Christmassy, and the brackets are very useful for lots of things, lots of decorative detail. They're just beautiful, and it cuts lovely as well. It's not faffy. It cuts beautiful. So now I'm going to use one of the banners, and I'm going to use this "We Wish You a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year." I'm going to use that one, and I'm going to stamp it in real red. Okay, plenty on. Oh, blobbed all around my. Let me just wipe my block because I've gone a bit overboard there. What I've done there is I've pressed on way too hard. I am a bit heavy-handed. I'm like a really bad customer at a workshop, Stampin' Up workshop, who wants to go like that. Yeah, I do it. I do it as well. Right, I'm happy. I'm happy now. Right, I'm going to try and very carefully add that to my bracket. Like so. And hopefully it'll stamp nicely for me, and it has. Now, oops, it has got a little bit of speckle there, can you just see? Now, I'm not happy with that. I was happy with it on the lamp post because it looks quite cute, but I'm not happy with it there. So what I'm going to do is, because I've got my blender pen to hand, I'm just going to run it clean again. And I'm just going to correct my bad technique by just gently colouring where it's missed ever so slightly, because all the lettering's fine. It's just a tiny little bit of colour missing here and there. So that's another good reason to have these blender pens to hand, because now nobody knows, except for a few hundred people that might watch this video. And I've done it again. I did this on my last card, and I rest real red ink on it. I'm not starting again. I'm refused. I'm not starting again. We'll pretend it's part of effect, that. Right, so I'm carrying on. And I've got these little parcels. We've got a red one. Well, we're going to have a red one with a green bow, hopefully. So, there, like so. I'm annoyed now that I've done that. Never mind. I'll do a new one for the picture. And then this is a green bow which stamps over the top. Now, it's not that difficult to do, and if you're a little bit offline, it really doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. There you go, look at that, it's fine. So I'm going to do another one. And I'll do that in, I'll do it the same. And then I'm not messing up my colours. There we go, just to show you how easy that is. Now, when we've got our Stamparatus in February, those of us that managed to get one, this will be a whole lot easier, won't it? There we go. What else can I put on there? I want something to hide that red blob. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cheat. I am going to cheat. I'm going to rectify this card and I'm going to cheat. Let me get my trimmer. So this is what you do. This is live crafting. I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to line it up to there, and I'm going to trim off where I've smudged. Oops, that's a scoring blade. Trim it off like that. Now it's not as bad. Okay. So now all I need to do is find something to fill in the gap. Find something to fill in the gap. So let's have some of this paper here. So how wide do I need it? Let me have a look. Right, it needs to be 5 6/8. So 5 6/8 Was it? Let me measure it again. 4, 5/8, 5 and 5/8, 5 and 5/8 by, what should that be? Let's just do it by 2. No, 1.5. Right. Okay. So, this is how we're getting round it. I'm now going to stick this, which was a scrap piece because I stamped on the back. Now I'm going to stick that here. Okay, might end up looking a better card for making that mistake. You never know. And then I'm going to stick this one over the top of that. So I've cut off where I've blobbed all over with my real red ink. And I've given myself a bit of a fancy bit at the side as well. So there we go. Problem solved. That actually looks better. So don't be despaired. If there's one thing you can learn from my videos, it's that if you make a mistake, it's not the end. Just keep going till you get it right. I hope you enjoy that. I hope you'll give that a go. I actually really like that now. Thanks for watching. Bye.